I met a gypsy.
That's something to do with being 30, I reckon. As soon as I was like 30 and like you actually start like making a bit of money and you're like getting some shit done, I'm like, right, I'm gonna do all the shit that I wished I could do when I was young. And then yeah, you've got Ricciardo land that I'm sure is gonna be coming along quite nicely over the next couple of years.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a lot of what's it, visions and stuff, and for that place. So yeah, it's a work in progress, but like I am still. I mean, I'm only 32, but I still very much feel like a kid in a lot of those ways, and like all my mates we're all like tens and those now, and that's kind of what we're all about. So um, like everyone, I don't know, for people, they probably think, oh, I go to sleep every night thinking about a Formula One track. No, I'm thinking about ramps, 110 tracks, whatever it is. Like, that's what I'm going to bed thinking about. So still, my whole mentality is still very much the same. And it's funny, like, in a way, I probably, I don't know, I don't want to say this like I sell it short, but I kind of fell into the four wheels, because
Yeah.
it's like I think if I had the choice as a kid, maybe I would have chose two wheels. And I'm not saying I made it on two wheels, but like if my mum said yes to two wheels, perhaps that's what I would have gone for. So it's funny, like I've made her out of four wheels now, and I love it to bits. But my passion for two wheels is just higher because it's something I haven't done, and it's something I'd like obviously love to do more and let's say get better at. So yeah, my desire to do things on two wheels, mountain biking, all of that is probably higher than my desire for four wheels, anything other than F1.
What was the I mean, I guess that makes sense on a couple levels because with you like it wouldn't be that fun. Like there wouldn't be that many moments driving an F1 car that are fun. Like I think we were talking through one of the tests, and it was like maybe the first time you were like driving the car, and I was just like, I actually felt like an idiot after I said it because I was like, dude, it's so fucking expensive that that thing that you're driving for the first time. Like, just don't put it in a wall, don't put it in a wall, don't put it in a wall, and it's like the moments where you're actually like having pure enjoyment in a Formula One car at the level that you're at, it's like very few and far between. Like the pressure and the money and like the eyeballs watching you. Like I can go tomorrow and ride and just be a dickhead and have fun with my mates. Like that's not how Formula One works for you. So it sort of does matter. I guess people on the outside would think like, how could he say that? F1's amazing. It's like, all right, well, it's not like he's got a track in his backyard and then they just fire up the McLaren to just go and spin some hot laps and put on Instagram. Like, so that's not exactly fun, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's like I guess over the years, the more I've been in the sport, the excitement to just go around practice, like to drive laps on my own, I would definitely rather do other things like ride bikes with my mates because that's kind of just going through the motions, and it's also not a Sunday drive, like I'm trying to process information from the car, give it back to the team. So it's work. Um, but I definitely still have fun on Sundays. Like race day for me is that's the funnest time, it's competition. So yeah, it's probably like anything, like even if we built a supercross track in my backyard and it was just me on my own, I would have some fun, but it's more like having your mates, having a
Yeah.
stopwatch, or just, like that's, so that for me is like the Sundays in Formula One. That's what I love, like going wheel to wheel with someone. But to say, Daniel, do you want to do 100 laps today at, I don't know, Barcelona? Uh, Not really.
And so when you say that, like, you probably would have gone the two wheel route, like, there's obviously some kind of influence that like made that look sexier to you than four wheels. So like, what's like the thing that is just like, fuck, that's my shit.
Well, I think it was growing up around, again, like all those videos and stuff, and it was also resonated a bit with me as a kid, where, and I never really wanted to follow the, I don't know, call it the trend, or, I mean, anyone that rides bikes can relate, because it's the, you're not playing footy or cricket, you're riding bikes. So you kind of want to do something different. And I think it was the music as well. I loved all my punk rock and stuff. So everything about like two-wheel culture was the stuff I was into. And that was cool to me. And I was like, all right, if I want to be a cool kid, this has my name written on it. So that was that. And I think like four wheels was more, it was always a bit more kind of professional.
Yeah.
And I say I don't know if professional is the word, but a bit more like straight down the line.
Yeah.
And, like we touched on go-karting, as opposed to having a dirt bike as a kid. Like you don't really drive a go-kart like with your mates to go and just go for a bash. Like it's normally, if you're at the track, like you're trying to do quick times and get better. It's not like getting a couple of bikes and riding through the forest and just having a day out. So kind of, I guess like the whole, it's hard to kind of just go and have careless fun on four wheels. I think as well, maybe because, I mean, perhaps there's other forms like rally carring and stuff, but rally carring, I don't think that's a word, but
it is
rally
now.
car driving. But like normally four wheels is like, it's a track, it's a racetrack, and you're in that area, where two wheels, you're going on an adventure. You can go kind of all parts of the globe, so to speak. So yeah, I think I always liked with two wheels as well, like that part of it, the adventure. Like I love getting outdoors.
Yeah.
And even that's now like with my training, my physical training, like give me a gym or somewhere outdoors, I'm going somewhere outdoors. So I definitely like just being outside, and I think two wheels always gives you, like you kind of, I don't know, provides that adventure as well.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.